friends, thanks so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Candy, and I apologize, my voice is a little bit lower. It is the early mornings and my family's still sleeping, but it's quiet, so I thought I would take advantage of that. With summer break and everything happening, my household's not very quiet often, so I thought I would pop on here and check in with you guys. I'm going to do my second week of June, and I have it flipped this way. I did not do any of the food, non-food, or gas the last day, so I did this way just so you guys can see a little bit better and zoom in. So yeah, I definitely went over on food, which who's not going over on food right now? And if you're not, thumbs up to you, because it is a challenge, and I always feel like I'm very good and frugal, but even upping our budget, it's still just a challenge right now in life. But like things with challenges, you just gotta adapt and learn how to adjust. So Timmins is $25. Usually on weekends you'll see Timmins often because we have those water jugs, the reusable coolers, and we fill them ourselves at our local grocery store, which is very cheap. I think it's like $1.50 to fill it up for 5 gallons. Maybe, I think it's actually less than that. But anyway, so we fill that up usually all together and get any other little odds and ends we might need there. 91 at Walmart. This was a lot more than I expected. I bought a lot of fresh produce, majority fresh produce, and then a couple of staple sauces or condiments that we were out of that my boys especially like, because I just feel like we're having a lot of little finger foods and things like that while they're home. So ran out of condiments, had to replenish those. 38 at Safeway, my local Safeway. We do our switchovers on Wednesday, or the new ad, you could say. So I got to swing by there in between taking my boys to camps, and just picked up some of their deals ahead, which was also more produce, which is now gone because my boys just love fresh fruits and everything. So it's a good thing. It's very good, but right now it's just so expensive. And yeah, so this Safeway trip I think is what really did me over. I could have held off on this trip, or done it, one of these days, but I just had the opportunity. My boys were in both camps. My older son was in a conditioning camp all week. My younger son was in a basketball camp. And then in the afternoons and then the evenings we did VBS at our local church. So with all this being said, this was me not having to make dinners for 4 days out of this week because our church provided, since it was an evening VBS service, they provided us with meals, which is so sweet. And we still did go out to eat once or twice because we didn't want to be greedy with the food, but my teenage boys can really eat. So anyway, so that's what we did for food, is $154. Flip it over real quick. And this is me. If you guys watch my sinking fund videos, I did not cover my auto, but I did now, so we're good. Because I was looking at this, I was like, man, this looks so weird. I can't believe I'm not putting more towards my goals. And then I remembered I put $140 into appliances because my goal is $400, and because our washer broke, so I need to put money towards that so I can pay off my credit card at the end of this month. So anyway, that's what that is. All right. So food is $154. I should just wrote it on like a post and then flipped it over, but that's alright. This is how we do it today. I spent $154, which, sorry for crooked, you can see last time was $254, so I did not have that much to play with. My goal was $100 a week, and I went over that, so. Alright, so I had $306 remaining, $244, so, is that seriously all I have left? Hold on. I had $306. I just spent $154. Okay, that's better. It's at 60 something. I was like, oh my goodness, there is, for 2 weeks now. I'd like to think I'm good, but no way am I that good. Without everyone like complaining to me all the time, there's nothing to eat. Alright, so divide that by 2. So that gives me $76 each week, which is more manageable if I use what I have in my house, which I did do a little bit last night. I was just kind of watching YouTube videos, and my boys were watching the new Star Wars show, so they were watching that. I was downstairs, and I was just kind of looking. I took note of everything I have in my pantry and the fridge and freezer, I'm just trying to come up with a meal plan that will give me the bare minimum for having to buy groceries for the next 2 weeks. So doable, yes, with some major planning. So, and if you can do it, again, thumbs up to you. Like, that's amazing, because right now I'm just challenging, and I need to stop going to the store every so often. I need to stop going to the store so many times during the week, because I'm just spending, I mean, it's things we need, and I used to only do that when I worked, like go once a week, because that was all I had time for. Now I have a little bit more time, and with my boys' schedule and me being their transportation, it gives me something to do sometimes. Like, I do walk near their school, but like that one day at Walmart, it took a little bit longer because there was a huge storm that passed by. Huge storm. There was a little bit of hail, so I wasn't going to go outside, so I was just walking around, and I hit some clearance items as well. So anyway, that's me going on my little rant. Alright, non-food, I did spend money, which I haven't done in a while, but our broom broke, and with 4 dogs and all pretty much hardwood floors, we have to have a broom. We have like the Roomba, we have a little handheld vacuum, but still, you need a broom. Sorry about that, friends. My son just barged in here. He's awake now. So, yeah, so Menards, I did have to buy a broom, and was that it? Yes, I think that was it at Menards. Yeah, that seems right, about $16 for a broom with a handle, like a heavy-duty broom, because we're rough on the floor. I don't know what it is, but those little broom heads always pop off when we're brooming. Like, I think it's just the frustration of having to do it every day. Anyway, so we got a heavy-duty broom. Walmart was $31, and this was a lot of beauty products. I do talk about how Menards, I do get rebate from them, so I buy a lot of our non-food from them, but I just need a little more specialty items, with my boys, and just different things, not to tell too much of their business, but like acne and stuff, like just face washes. They need some good face washes, me myself as well. So I just had to buy some of those kind of body washes, face washes, things like that. So I did spend $47 at Menards and Walmart. And for that, I did buy a little bit more than I was planning, but it was just me spending time at the store at Walmart and just reading all the labels and just getting some extra things. Also some like rubbing Epsom salt. You can still see a little bit on my arm, maybe like a little white mark right there, because I've been helping my husband at his job. He's a handyman, and my boys as well. And we were painting somebody's fence, and I got paint my hair, got paint there, so I got like a bunch of those like Epsom salt scrub things as well, just to help us really get this paint off. And that is with 2 washes. It was like a huge streak, so it's still coming off. But yeah, it's just one of those. Just needed some of those products that we don't normally get, but it's gonna help us down the road, especially if we're helping my husband with paint and things, because I am not a professional painter. I can paint, but it will still end up on me every time. So, non-food, I had $76. And now I'm at $29. So that gives me, I always round down with these. I round up when I am writing my expenses, how much I've spent, and I round down when I'm saying how much money I have left. That way I always feel like I have a little bit of a buffer. So $14 a week, and that is very doable because I don't have much I need to get right now. And I actually have another Menards rebate sitting next to me that I'm hoping we can have enough to buy a deep freeze. Alright, that's it for this one. Now gas is $68, and our price currently at this week was $4.42. It did jump 20 cents. I think when I passed by, we're at $4.62 is the lowest I've seen. Now, I've not driven today, so who knows with the weekend. I feel like yesterday I saw $4.62 somewhere. So, anyway, what's the gas like in y'all's area, if you don't mind sharing? I'm just curious with different areas. I know I have family in Maryland. They told me they are at, I think, $4.99. So, please share below what your gas look like. But yeah, so mine's $4.42, and we've paid $68. I am going to have to get gas again. Yeah, Yeah, because I only have one camp this week for my kids, so that's good. My son has conditioning camp like all summer. I already forgot what I said. Silly brain. 68. Alright, so 68 for gas. And I'll have to fill up. Because even with all the driving I did, I will say it wasn't too bad because a lot of the things were same location and I stayed where I was. And maybe, like I said, the thing I heard about new tires helps with your gas, because I think I am like almost on E, so I will get gas. But for all the driving I did and chauffeuring, I didn't do too bad. But again, I stayed at those locations a lot of times, or I went like right down the road to do some shopping or errands. So not too bad, not great, but not too bad. All right, 220. That's 111. I already know that. No, wait, I did this wrong. Yeah, no, that's right. 111 remaining for each week. 111, which is very doable. Works in trying to stay under budget for gas and not go over budget next month. Since next month we just, even though our budget will remain $590, our gas, it will still be a weekly budget of, hold on. So we have 500, I'm saying the wrong number, I'm sorry. So we have $290 that we budget for 4 weeks. So that's $72 is our goal to spend a week on gas. So even though it's going to be a 5-week month, it drops to $58 a month to cover for gas. So I just spent $68 and our gas already to fill up, and my gas already went down 20 cents. Or I'm sorry, my gas went up 20 cents. So those kind of things are going to be very difficult. So that's what I'm just saying. I'm going to be a little bit under on gas because, again, I don't have as many camps to do and transport. And actually, I think my husband's going to help because he's going to drop my son off and be able to pick him up for one camp because he's going to be at the area. There's a local dump and he has to do something for work. So I know he can help me with 1 or 2 transportations in the next 2 weeks as well. And it also turns out my son has it 4 days a week, not 5. We ended up taking 1 day and it turned out he didn't have practice, so went with it. But so those days maybe I will make sure we don't travel at all, drive. We'll, we have a local grocery store that's walking distance. We'll walk there, just to get out of the house, but do something different. There's a little park somewhere nearby, and my kid's a little bit older, but we can just do things in the house versus going anywhere. And just, I need to, even planning, even though, like I said, I don't want to go to the store too much, but I need to plan when I go to revolve around times I am already running out. So anyway, it's just, everyone's just trying to find ways to, deal with the situations right now of the prices and, All right, guys, so that is it. I'm pretty happy with all of our things except for food. I wish I didn't spend that much, but it is what it is. It's just getting adjusted. So yeah, thanks so much for stopping by. And let me know also, how are you doing? Like, what areas are you having a difficult time with? I mean, do you do other categories? Because I know some people even do like eat out, or they'll have like a miscellaneous. And those I just do with my cash envelopes. And when it's gone, it's gone. If it go over, I use my own personal money, my little allowance, because I don't spend anything on me. So anyway, guys, have a great one. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.